Hello. Oh my goodness, here we are. Welcome to Happy Girl Chats, the first ever episode of my podcast. I am so excited to be here. I'm so honored to be here. I'm so excited and honored that you're here. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. It actually feels so crazy. I can't believe that we're here, that we've got a podcast. We've started a podcast officially. That is so cool. I just had to come on here first thing, priority straight, and just say, oh my goodness, thank you so incredibly much for all the excitement, all the encouragement, all the love that you have shown me the last few days since announcing the podcast. I was so baffled by it. I still am. I was so nervous to post the announcement post of I'm starting a podcast, because that made it really real. This has been something I've been working on secretly for quite some time, just getting it ready and getting myself ready, mentally prepared to do a podcast. So it's been very little people have known about it, and pressing the post button, I was really, really nervous because it made it real and it meant I was starting a podcast. That, no going back. And I was more nervous about that. I didn't really think about people's reactions. I was just excited, like, okay, we're sharing it. We're starting a podcast. Here is Happy Girl Chats. But I was just, and still am, so beyond blown away by how excited you were. I did not see that coming, like, genuinely from the bottom of my heart. I don't know if it sounds silly, but I had no idea. Everyone was so nice. I actually wanted to cry happy tears for hours after I posted that, because everyone was so sweet, saying, oh my goodness, like, this is going to be my new favorite podcast. I can't wait to listen. And I just was not expecting that at all. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't think I was expecting anything, but it just totally threw me off guard. So sweet. But in the other way, I was like, oh my goodness, people are excited. Like, what if hold on. No, not only do I have to do it, but I have to do it well, because I feel like everyone now has these high expectations, and I'm so nervous. So I'm not going to lie to you, because I don't think it's good to start off our podcasting relationship on a lie. I did already record the first episode. I did. I recorded it before I even announced it, because I'm such a stressor and I like to be prepared. So I wanted to have it all ready to go pre-announcement, so that there were nothing to worry about. And I watched it back. I was like, no, this is not good enough. This is not good enough. Not by any means that this episode is going to be perfect, because it's absolutely not going to be, because I am not perfect. Fun fact for you. We're going to get into fun facts, but that's your first one of the day. This one is not going to be perfect, but I just wanted to come here and express my gratitude, because I can't believe it. Everyone is so nice, and I'm so appreciative, and I really do hope you love this podcast. But man, I'm so nervous, because I'm like everyone, I feel like, has high expectations, and I'm just so nervous, and I'm not going to deliver, but I'm going to do my best. That is all I can do, so I'm going to try not to stress too much. I say that as if I haven't had a conversation with literally every single person in my life about the podcast, just saying, I'm so nervous now, because I don't want to let people down. I don't want to let you down, and I really want you to enjoy it if you want to enjoy it. But obviously this is only the first episode, so I can't put too much pressure on myself, because it's the first ever episode of my podcast, of Happy Girl Chats. So I'm sure there's going to be kinks, but the reality is we're just here to hang out. My hope with this podcast is that it can encourage you, that it just feels like two friends hanging out, you and me, catching up every week, talking about fun, positive things, hopefully encouraging you, hopefully helping you, making you smile, reminding you that you've got this, that you're not alone, that it's okay. A few people asked, okay, what's the podcast about? And I think in my head, honestly, with everything I do, I just want to encourage you. So in my head, the podcast is going to be what I do and share and post and talk about on my other socials, on my Instagram and TikTok, but in podcast form, in a longer form. And I'm so excited to do some long form pep talks. I'm so excited. So yeah, we're feeling good overall. I have been feeling the pressure the last few days because I just don't want to let you down. I want to do you proud, but I am really excited and I'm so beyond grateful because I really just wasn't expecting everyone to be so sweet. And obviously you're so sweet, but I don't know. I just couldn't believe it. I was so taken aback and so caught off guard in the best way, and I'm just so grateful. So I just had to come and re-record the first episode because I couldn't not say that. I'm so grateful and you're so nice. Also, learn something new every day because I literally had no idea that Spotify, you have comments on podcasts. I never comment on podcasts when I listen to podcasts, so I'm living under a rock, clearly. But seeing everyone's comments come through on Spotify, I was just like, wow. Pressure, I'm so nervous. But no, I'm just so excited. I'm so glad that you're excited. I'm excited. I hope I do a good job. And yeah, I just wanted kind of today, this episode, to just be a little bit of a welcome because, oh my goodness, we have a podcast. I feel like I'm going to be saying a lot for the next, honestly, couple of months. Wow, we have a podcast. It's crazy because it's so crazy. I was literally about to say I never thought this day would come, but I did. I did think that this day would come. I looked it up in my notes app on my phone. Over 3 years ago is when I had my first mention of having a podcast. 2023. I thought, have a podcast? ? So I've actually known for years that it would be something that I would do, but the timing was never right. I never felt the podcast vibes in the moment. I just knew one day I'm sure I'll have a podcast. Yeah, naturally, of course I'll have a podcast. But it was never right. Until the start of this year when I was planning my 2026 New Year's goals, resolutions, best time of year. Not actually, but it's on the top. It's up there. I love New Year. I just had the thought, I think this year, 2026, could be the year we start a podcast. And 7 months later, here we are. So it is very exciting. And yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I feel like I've been writing down episode ideas that I want to do for months on end. And it's just, now we're here. It's so crazy, but so exciting. So I hope you love it. I'm so excited. Can you tell? Because the amount of times I said, I'm so excited. But yes, it's going to be fun. Happy girl chats. Lots of positive vibes, pep talks, encouragement, advice. Just all the fun things. And it's going to be good. But seeing as this is the first episode, and also, oh my goodness, just in general, we have so I can't even talk about it. We have so many new friends and faces in all the places. That rhymed. And just, yeah, so many new people have found their way over to the places that we are. We have, just lots of new friends and faces have come on to the socials in the last, the last couple of weeks, for the last few months. It's actually been the craziest time we have had over here. I swear every single day I'm just jaw dropped, gobsmacked, baffled all the time because literally, what do you mean? What do you mean? The last few months overall have been crazy. The last month has been insanely crazy. It was less than a month ago. We reached 500,000 on Instagram yesterday. As I'm recording this, we reached 700,000. That's crazy. I can't even talk about it because it's too crazy. So, as it being the first episode, I wanted to do a little bit of a get to know me, but also I've just, in general, online been meaning to do a little bit of a get to know me because we do have so many new friends on here. So whether you've been here for a day or for a long time, I'm so grateful for you. I love you. I hope you love it here. I hope you're encouraged here. And I thought it would be fun to kind of just get to know me a little bit. And by the way, a fun fact about me is if I'm ever talking about myself, getting to know me, questions about me, just know that I want to know about you. I genuinely consider you my best friend. Truly. So, we have Spotify comments, as we now know. So please common things about you, YouTube comments. I mean, Instagram, we have the Happy Girl chats on Instagram. So, yeah, let me know about you because I want to know about you. If I ever am talking about how I am, know that I want to know how you are. I hope you're well, by the way. Thank you for being here. I hope you're so well and having a lovely week. But yes, I did think it would be fun to do some fun facts about me, a little get to know me. So we can start off with my name. Hi, I'm Jessica. Nice to meet you. My name is Jessica. You can call me Jessica or Jess. I don't mind. Most people call me Jess. So I feel like I am a Jess. But internally in my brain, when I'm talking to myself, I call myself Jessica. Jessica, focus. Jessica, lock in. And I think that's really funny. But you can call me Jess. Lovely to meet you. I am 21 for now. 22 in September, which will be fun. But I actually really love being 21 because last year, well, every year, my birthday's on the 21st of September. So last year was my 21st on the 21st. And so 21 is obviously an important number to me because it's my birth date. So I do really love being 21. It feels like a good number for me. Anyway, there you go, random fun facts. I love to yap. I live in Australia. A lot of people don't realize that, actually. I get messages and comments all the time being like, I wish I lived in the UK so we could be friends. And I'm like, girl, I love the UK. I would love to go to the UK, but I don't live in the UK. So I live in Australia. I live in Queensland. I used to live in Sydney up until about 3 years ago. But I go back to Sydney all the time because my sister still lives there. Fun fact number, I don't know what we're up to, but I have a sister, older sister. She still lives in Sydney. All our family, friends, my grandparents, everyone lives in Sydney except for me and my parents. So we go back there all the time and it's like my favorite thing to do because I love hanging out with my sister, my best friends, everyone down there. So I go back all the time. So if you ever see me talking about, oh, I'm in Sydney, that's probably why. But yes, overall, I am Australian. I'm a Christian. I love Jesus. My faith truly makes me who I am. I've been Christian my entire life and I would not be me without that. Like, it makes up who I am to an absolute T. My favorite color is yellow, closely followed by pink, which I have to mention if you're watching this in a video form. If you're not, audio listeners, I have a pink microphone and it's so cute. And I love it so much. And I feel like it just makes the Happy Girl chats that much happier. And I'm so grateful for this microphone. So yellow and pink is my combo, which, if you know me, I have a small business called Just Joy. And that is pretty much built on the colors yellow and pink. So we love yellow and pink over here. I love to go on Happy Girl walks, which is what I call a hot girl walk. I feel like when the whole hot girl walk trend started, I didn't feel cool enough to go for a hot girl walk. So I started calling them Happy Girl walks. And now I feel like it's a whole thing that we do and talk about over here. Over on this side of the internet, we love Happy Girl walks. They're so fun. I am a morning person, not a night person. As soon as the sun sets, I set. As soon as the sun sleeps, I sleep. I do not function the same when it's nighttime. You lose me. You lose me. And then if for some reason I'm staying up late, I normally come back and then I'm lost again. I'm not a night person. Never have been and I don't think I ever will be. But that's okay with me. I really like being a morning person. I love getting up for sunrises when they're at a reasonable time. I'm not a crazy morning person where I would wake up at 3 a.m. to watch the sunrise. When it's peak summer, I feel like the sun is up at 4 a.m. I don't catch the sunrise in peak summer. I don't. But I do love seeing the sunrise when I can, when it's at a good hour, not at 3 a.m. I love summer and the warm weather. Besides the sunrise, I love the warm weather. I have to say, living in Queensland specifically, obviously a lot of Australia, but Queensland specifically, coming from Sydney, winter here it's not really winter. It's so chill. Get it? Chill, chilly, it's chilly. Like, it gets cold, but I can't talk about it because anytime I talk about it with international friends, they're like, girl. And I'm like, I know, I'm so sorry. But I do love the warmer weather. I love spring. I think that's because, as well, my birthday is in spring. And I love my birthday. I love birthdays so much. They're actually my favorite thing in the world. I've always loved birthdays, and I still do. And I really don't think it's something I'm ever going to grow out of. I think that's honestly me to a T, is I still feel like my younger self in so many ways. I feel like I see so much online, people talking about reconnecting to their younger self or their child self, which I think is so beautiful. But I still feel like she's me. I'm her. Like, I don't feel like I've grown up. Literally at all in any way. Like, I feel like the girl I've always been. I feel like little me, and I love that. I really do appreciate that. I think it's fun, and I try and just, it's not even really like an intentional thing that I try to do. It's just, I still feel like me. But sometimes that does freak me out because everyone else feels like a grown up and I don't. And I'm like, why is everyone old doing things? Like my sister, she's married, has a baby, and I'm like, what? But we're still kids. What's happening? So sometimes it does get like totally crazy in the mind, but otherwise I do really appreciate it. I think it's fun. I feel like those are the simple about me's, just like little fun facts for you. But something I wanted to do as well is get a little bit deeper. I filmed a TikTok once, a few months ago, I think it was. I might actually post it to the Happy Girl Chat's Instagram once this episode is live, so it can be there too, because that is what inspired me with doing this in this episode. Is in the TikTok, it was things about me that make me human, and I think that's really beautiful because I never ever want anybody to ever see me online and think that I'm perfect. That would be a disaster in my head. I absolutely do not want that. And I feel like if you do know me a little bit, you know that I really, 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 really value showing up authentically online. If I'm having a bad day, I'm probably going to tell you because I don't want you to think that I have great days all the time. I am positive and I'm trying to be encouraging, and you know, I know that we can do this and we're going to get through and we've got this, but I still have bad days. I still get upset. I still get stressed. And I think it's really important to show that because I don't want you to ever think that I'm perfect, which is why I think in my Instagram bio, it says something on the lines of I'm a positive girl with lots of emotions. And I think that's the best way to describe me to a T, because that is who I am. I am positive and I'm encouraging, but I have so many emotions. I'm so up and down. I have bad days all the time for no reason. I get upset. I get worried. And so I think it's just kind of fun to talk about things like that, things that make me human, because I am. At the end of the day, I'm human, and we're all human. Fun fact, if you didn't know. But I really am just a girl sitting in her room. Like, that's it, you know? And so I think it's fun to talk about the things that make me human, hopefully in a way that can make us feel more close and like friends. Also, hopefully help you feel less alone if you're like me in any of these ways. And hopefully just get to know me a little bit more on a more personal level. Because I feel like in a podcast, I try and show all of this on Instagram and TikTok and all the things as well. But in podcast, obviously, we'll spend more time together in one sitting. So I do want, I think it's fun to know me and know each other on a more personal level, and definitely in an imperfect human way. So I was inspired by the video I did. So yes, I might repost it to the Instagram to go along with this episode, because your girl has another Instagram to run. That's on 4. Jess Lilly, Happy Girl Chats, Just Joy by Jess, and the Christian Girl Group. And I have another one saved, ready to go for one day. So that'll be 5. Oh dear. Anyway, let's get into these deeper ones. First one, I'm scared of literally everything. Like, literally everything. I am the biggest scaredy cat possibly in this entire world for a 21-year-old. Like, I didn't even have examples because it's genuinely just everything. I'm such a scaredy cat. I'm not brave. I'm not adventurous. I'd love to be adventurous, but I'm not. But that's okay. But I'm just scared of everything. So I do try and get myself out of my comfort zone every now and then, because I do think it's good for you, even when it's terrifying. But I truly am just scared of so much stuff. And sometimes I do wish I wasn't always like that, because I do miss out on things sometimes at no fault but my own, which is okay. And I feel like as you know yourself more, and that's one thing too, is I do think I know myself quite well. I'm quite aware of the things that go in my head. Like, I feel like I do know myself very well. So with that, there's things that you can kind of be like, it's okay, I'm fine to miss out on that, or I'm fine to not do that, or give myself some grace and be like, it's okay, you're alright. But in some aspects, in some ways, it would definitely be nicer to be a bit more brave. But obviously we can get there. We can work on bravery. But at my core, I'm just a scaredy cat. And I also worry about everything, which kind of goes hand in hand. But I'm a big warrior. Not warrior, brave, but warrior, scared. Going along with the scared, warrior, anxious theme is I'm also probably one of the shyest people in real life that you could meet. I am so incredibly shy. I haven't grown out of that one either. I'm very, very, very shy. So, yeah. I don't get out that often. I don't really talk to new people that often. Sometimes if it's like, for example, if I've done a few market stalls with my small business, and I'm good in that way because I kind of clock in and I lock into just Lilly mode, and I have to be social, and I feel like I'm good when it's like I'm clocked in to work. But at my core as a human, I'm so incredibly shy, and I probably will not talk to you. It's a bit of a running joke with some of my friends at church, is I stay hidden at church. I'm so shy. I do not talk to new people. When I was the new person at church, I did not talk to people. It took me a long time to make my now friends, which I'm so grateful for, but I'm so shy. I'm so incredibly shy. So there's that. And I do want to just put this out there now, formal apology. If anyone has ever said hi and come up to me and been like, are you the girl that posts videos online? And I'm like, yeah. I'm so sorry. Because I was probably really shy and awkward, and I hate that so much. But it means so much when anybody says that. It actually makes my entire day, if not my entire week. It's it means so much. But I'm also so shy in person, so I'm just so sorry if I let you down by my in-person presence. But I try my best, but I'm so shy. My next little thing, see, these really are what make me human and make me not perfect. But when I am upset, when I'm stressed, anxious, any emotion in that realm, I will not talk to anyone. I will shut you out. Unfortunately, that's just a fun fact. Yeah. It's just what I do. If I'm stressed, I will literally dig myself into a hole and stay in it until I work out how to make myself feel better. Which sometimes I can snap out of it very quickly. Other times I will be in that hole for days. And I do apologize to everyone around me because I just don't talk. I literally shut down. And it's not my best quality, but it's a quality that I have, unfortunately. And I feel like overall I have gotten better at getting myself out of those holes quicker, but I definitely do get into slumps where they last a long time and I'm just so down and low. But we get there. It's a work in progress. It's one day at a time. We do our best. But I do shut down. Which also, speaking of being a warrior, that does scare me for my future, and when I meet my person and have a husband, and trying not to shut down on them so that they don't hate me, Yeah, law goes deep right there. But it's true. And that's also if I ever ghost online, because I do feel like I try and post pretty much every day because I want to help you and help you and help you more. But if I ever ghost, it's probably because of that. Because when I shut down, and I can't, like, literally can't do anything until I get myself out of it. But that's okay. That's okay. When I'm anxious, or just kind of just always, to be honest, I rip my nails to shreds. Like, it's bad. It's not cute. So my nails are not pretty, unfortunately. There are times where they look better than others. I can't say they look very good right now. I will say I have been very stressed lately. Yeah, I would love one day to get to the point where I can afford to just get my nails painted once a month. And then I feel like they'll look so much cuter. But they're always short because I always rip them. And then, yeah, it's not cute. It's really not cute. But that's okay. I would love to be able to break that habit one day because I always feel so much better about myself when I have nice looking nails. But then, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. We've got the fact that I'm so incredibly hard on myself, which I don't know if you would expect. I have no idea. Maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. I feel like if you watch the YouTube vlogs, you might know that a little bit because I do talk about it a bit there. But I am so hard on myself, which if you ever find me doing a pep talk about give yourself grace, don't be hard on yourself, like, it's okay, you're allowed to take breaks, it's because those are the words that I need to hear myself because I'm so hard on myself. I always feel like I'm not doing enough, not working hard enough, even when I'm so incredibly busy, which I have been lately, doing all the things. I never feel like it's enough. I never feel like I do enough to deserve a break. I feel guilty when I take literally any time off, even an hour in the middle of a day. I'm so incredibly hard on myself, and I never feel like I deserve like breaks. I never feel, I'm really, really, really hard on myself, and I don't like that because the amount of unnecessary guilt that weighs on me, that I put on my shoulders, is not fun. Those are not fun thoughts to fight back every single day. But it's true. I'm really, 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 really hard on myself, and I wish I wasn't, and I obviously try to not be. This is not me telling you, like, yeah, be hard on No, don't be hard on yourself. And I know that, and with all the reminders I give, I try and remind myself the same things. Like, of course it's okay. Like, take a deep breath. Like, you're gonna be fine. Like, take some time away. Go for a walk. But then I do feel like encouraging so many people, then when it goes on to myself, it's, I don't know, I'm just really hard on myself. And I am a perfectionist, and that's a really hard thing too, because when you're a perfectionist, your bar that you're trying to reach is literally perfection. It is 100%, and nothing's perfect, and no one's perfect. So I can never reach perfection, which means everything I do, even if it's at 99%, it'll always come short of perfection, which doesn't make it easy either. So I always worry about whether I'm doing a good enough job, because I really just want to do a good job, and taking time off, and I just feel so bad about it. I love working hard. I love working hard so much. I love working on all the things that I work on, and I love doing them all the time. But if I ever need a break, I feel so bad, especially if it's like in the middle of the day, because I feel like I do work on things 24/7, 7 days a week, which I really do enjoy doing. Like, for example, it's currently Sunday, but if I then, on a Tuesday at 11 a.m. was like, I'm gonna do nothing for 2 hours, my brain would be like, you're not allowed to do that. How dare you, actually? So, yeah, my brain is a hard place to be sometimes, but that's okay. We always get through. But I do wish it was a little bit quieter on the whole guilty, hard on yourself thing. But that's okay. Oh, one thing about me is, if you're watching the video, I will show you my childhood soft toy, Pup Pup. This is Pup Pup, if you're listening to the audio. that was Pup Pup. Pup Pup is my childhood stuffed toy. I've had him since the day I was born, so we're really connected. He's a little stuffed dog, and he's so cute, and he's literally my best friend to this day. I'm 21, and he's my best friend, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Fun fact about Pup Pup is when I am in that realm of emotions that we've been talking about, upset, stressed, anxious, worried, Pup Pup sits on my head. I've been doing this since I was a child. If you're watching the video, you're getting a show right now. This is where Pup Pup sits when I'm having a bad day. And I was just talking to my friend about this because I posted a story with Pup Pup on my head. And she was like, it's how he gets into your brain. And I was like, no, it's literally his magic works better from up there. So if Pup Pup is ever on my head and you see that, honestly, just like maybe give me some space because I'm clearly going through something. But it always works. He knows what he's doing up there. I love him so much. I will never go anywhere without him, quite literally, ever. So we love Pup Pup. And anytime I've introduced Pup Pup, whether in a video or whatever, everyone loves Pup Pup. I mean, how could you not? He's the best. We love Pup Pup. Thank you, Pup Pup, for being alive and being with me. Fun fact. This is a story time that I don't think I've told, but I've mentioned it multiple times, that there is a story time here. Pup Pup once got lost in Europe for 2 months without me. But he made his way back home. Literally, thank goodness, because I don't know what I would do without him still to this day, but he literally had a 2-month Europe trip without me. Yeah, I know. Solo travel error he had, but he's back. We're reunited. So, thank goodness. But I'll have to tell that story one day. I've never had the chance. It's never come up. But it's such a good story that one day my whole family think that it should be a children's book. And it's based on a true story. But it'd be such a good book. So, watch out for my children's author era coming one day. I hope that doesn't mean I have to make another Instagram, because that's a lot of Instagrams to run. But no, that'd be a fun venture one day, because it's such a good story. Well, it's actually a really sad story, but it has a happy ending because we're reunited and he came back. So anyway, but those are all the things that I wrote down about the things that make me more human, but I'm sure there's more because I am a human. And yeah, really, again, at the end of the day, I'm just a girl who's just sitting here doing her best, constantly worried, and just wants to make you feel okay and make you feel loved and make you feel seen and not alone. And I never feel like I'm doing that good enough, but then it's so crazy because I'm like, what do you mean there's so many people here? And I'm just constantly baffled, and it's crazy. But yeah, I hope that this podcast is going to encourage you. I hope we just have I'm just excited to have so much fun together, have so many chats together. So yeah, that's a bit about me. Also, for the really quick little recap, I won't keep this one too long, but in terms of where I am and what I do and all the things, I do my socials, Jess Lilly, got my business, Just Joy by Jess. I've got the Christian Girl group, so if you're a Christian girl and you want a little community of Christian girls, that's for you. And now we have the podcast. So those are all the things that we're doing at the moment. Children's book to come, maybe. So that's me. And I hope that you had fun learning a little bit more about me. Please feel free to let me know about you, because I would love to know any fun fact. I love a fun fact. So maybe comment down a fun fact. But yeah, that was the first episode of Happy Girl Chats. I'm so excited to be here. I hope you loved it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to see you again next week because we're doing it every week. We're going to be here. And yeah, I hope you loved it. I hope I do this well for you. And just thank you for being here. Thank you for being excited. It has truly meant the world to me. And I'm just so gobsmacked by it because, what do you mean? What do you mean you're excited for a podcast that I'm doing? What do you mean? It's so cool. So thank you so much just for caring about me. And I hope just that I can encourage you. I hope you love the podcast. I hope this helps you. Thank you for being here. And I hope you enjoyed learning something new about me. So, I'll see you around. I'll see you in the next episode or anywhere else that I'll be hanging around between now and then. So, I'll see you around. But I love you. Thank you for tuning in to the first ever episode of Happy Girl Chats. You're an OG now of the podcast. Isn't that cool? I love you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll chat to you super soon. Chat to you, because Happy Girl Chats. That's cool. I love you. Bye for now.